Why is there such a massive demand for alternative business funding right now?
There's always going to be a demand for alternative business funding, especially MCAs, because the banks are just not giving out business loans like people think they are. Even if a business owner has an 850 credit score, 99 times out of 100, these business owners are writing off everything they can to pay the least amount of taxes. The problem with doing that is that when the bank looks at your file, they look at you and think you're going out of business next month. So you win on having justifiable write-offs for the business, but you can't have it both ways. You can either pay very limited taxes, and when you want to get funding, you got to deal with expensive funding, or you can stroke a big check to the IRS and get those prime rates, maybe, because then you still got to pass other criteria. You have to show profit margins a certain amount throughout the course of the years. You've got to have other types of personal financial statements, other red tape and documents and hoops you got to jump through. But that's after you pass that tax return thing. So you have the choice. Do you want to keep doing the way you're doing, or do you want to stroke a big check right now? Most of these business owners don't have the big check to stroke, even if they wanted to, which is why, they're taking the funding in the way that they're taking it. This business is going nowhere anytime soon. Our biggest competitors are Amex, Stripe, Square, PayPal. The only difference between them is they don't pay brokers anything for bringing them deals. They go out and bring in those deals themselves, and they keep all that money inside their company. The smaller companies still work with brokers and allow brokers to bring these deals into them and pay those commissions. And I tell you, you want to get your hands on these as fast and as many as you can, because you're already way behind right now. You don't have a book of business built at this moment. You need to change that. Get started today, and in a month from now, you'll be talking a different tune. You'll have a book of business built, then talk to you in 3 months, and then talk to you in 6 months, and then in 2 years. And you're going to look back and say, man, I see what he meant. But you're not going to see that unless you get started right now.